Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, yesterday, William Ruto was meeting with the women, and he made some pronouncement, and of course, it was a promise that he's going to increase the Women Enterprise Fund from 4.5 billion shillings to 15.5 billion shillings. That was a plus. But then, his second statement betrayed his first statement, because he went further to say that they are going now to put the Women Fund on the mobile phone the same way they are doing the Hustler Fund. So the suggestion is that he's going to put the Women Fund and the Hustler Fund together. And therefore you will just need to apply online, and on your phone you receive the money. First of all, listen to William Samoei Ruto, then we go deeper to understand what he means when he's changing this procedure of getting this fund to just using your mobile phone, the same way you get any other loan, you apply and get online. Listen to William Ruto, then we will continue with this conversation.
The fund that is available on Women Enterprise Fund has been at 4.5 billion for the last 15 years. I am announcing today that we are going to triple the resources available under that fund, so that we can also triple the number of women groups that will benefit from this fund, because this is the most reliable fund. In fact, this is the fund that has 99% success rate. And therefore, women deserve what government is going to do. Jambo la tatu, mumenielewa wakina mama wa Kenya? Nimesema ya kwamba fund yenu tutaongeza mara 3. Tutaondoa mambo ya kujuana na huyu, kujuana na yule, kupeleka makaratasi hapa, kupeleka makaratasi huko. Sasa itakuwa kwa simu zenu, na pesa mtapata kwa simu zenu. Ile maneno ya kungojea siku 45 tumemaliza. Vile unapata pesa sahihi kwa Hustler Fund kwa simu, vile vile hii Women Enterprise Fund itakuwa pia kwa simu, na tumetengeneza.
Now we are continuing with the panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much, and again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, you know, woman enterprise is anchored in the law. It is protected. So the surprise I'm having today is not about the 15 billion you want to give rather than 4.5 billion. It is the issue of removing a fund that is protected and anchored in the law. Then you go and add to something that has never been legislated about. It is not protected under any law. It is not anchored anywhere in the law. That is what Ruto is doing. And again, you check on the procedures of getting the Women Enterprise Fund. It is well explained. Before you get it, there is some training you need to do. Again, you write a proposal, how much you want. Again, if you are a group, a registered group. If you are in a business, a registered business. So even starters can go there. And the lowest amount you will get is 100,000 shillings. That is in the first cycle. The second cycle, you are getting 200,000 shillings, and the repayment is within 12 months. Then that cycle is 350,000 shillings, and of course the repayment is 15 months. And then the fifth cycle is 750,000 shillings, and the payment cycle is 24 months. That is it. Then from there you can continue, and of course you have grown and give space to other people to borrow. Now, moving such a fund from where it's well structured to an online mobile money where they have been giving 500 shillings to Kenyans. Those who got the highest amount now, I'm told it's 800 or 700 there. Are you killing it or you are helping it to grow? Can he tell Kenyans that they are going to approve 100,000 online on mobile phone and send to those people who are borrowing? Where is now the board that has been working on that fund, which is in charge? And by the way, they don't charge interest. They only charge 5% administration fee. Only. Hii yake iko na interest, mara ukuja kuna forceful saving, mandatory saving, you do there. The real scheme here is that Ruto has added more money into that fund with a scheme to take away this money. There are people who are planning to benefit from this money within the Kenya Kwanza arrangement. That's why they're putting there, and now they're transferring to an online transfer. So you transact online, on phone. Who will give you that 100,000? So who will be taking your proposal, where and how? Because they have to check your proposal. Are you serious in the business? Are you registered? And, again, they normally help you with an advice. They visit you, check what you are doing, and help you with the ideas on how to grow. Hii ya simu, nani mwenye atajua tumeweka wapi biashara yako? How are you growing? How will they even help you with ideas to grow? Ruto want to kill the Women Enterprise Fund. As simple as that. And what they want to do here is to use the 4.5 billion shillings, then distribute to as many as possible women in this country, and then say at the end of the day, I increase the bracket and everyone got the money. But then, are you going to get the 100,000 shillings? For example, in the youth fund, they used to give the minimum 50,000 shillings to a group or individual if you have a registered business and is running. Sasa ile kitu tunataka kufanya hapa is something I saw some members of parliament doing. For example, when it comes to the issue of giving a bursary, instead of choosing the most needy children, then give full bursary, they change it to a 5,000 shillings bursary so that you distribute to many people, or make it 3,000 shillings. Then this 3,000 you are giving to many children to go to school, they end up staying in school for just one term. And then wanafukuzwa, wanakaa nyumbani. Have you helped anything? Okay, you increase the bracket, you distributed more. But then, have you helped anyone to achieve any goal? To me, it is better for that member of parliament who take the specific group, then make sure that he is paying for that school fees for the 4 years. At the end, someone will achieve something tangible. Huku wengine utakuwa na madropa watu wengi kwa sababu hawako na school fees in the name of kusaidia watu wengi. That is what Ruto is doing. You give money to many people, but in small amount. But that money can never help anyone to do a serious business and grow. So he will distribute the 4.5 million. Hii ingine yanasema 15.5 billion. The 10.5 billion, 11.5 billion ni mambo yake. The 11 billion. I think there's 11 billion addition there. That money is going to put in that kit, but it will never help any woman. If we mean business, then the procedure should stay. The status quo should stay, but add more money into that kit. And by the way, women in this country are the most faithful people who will pay back their loan. This one you are guaranteed, and you can believe in them. They will work hard, they are faithful, they will return the money. This is something that Ruto had to help seriously using the structures that has been put in place. Because it's already protected in the law. This Hustlers Fund has no any legislative that has been put in place to protect it. Today you want to destroy what has been made. It has stayed there for more than 20 years. He want to destroy within 1 year in office. No one will get 100,000. No one will get 50, not even 20. The highest amount people will get here, maybe it will be 3,000, 2,000. Ikiwa nyingi sana, 5,000. What will 5,000 do in this current economic situation we are in now? Which business? This money was meant to help women, empower women economically. How can you empower women with 5,000 economically if indeed it is not an insult to our mothers, our women, our sisters, and our daughters? A clear insult. And I see women are celebrating. They don't understand. The man who's talking to you is a schemer. He has a plan, a strategy that he wants to accomplish here. Hii pesa mtapata. Mtakuwa mnapata 2,000 kwa simu zenu. So it's just encouraging people to borrow little money through their phone and budget it for food. So wewe tuchukua loan ya 100,000 uende ununue chakula. No, it never work like that. But when you have 2,000, 3,000 in your phone, you will be tempted to use this money for food because it cannot help in any way to run a serious business. At least, yani kama umetuona kweli sisi tuko maskini ile ajabu, tupee 10,000. At least 10,000. You can start something. Maybe a milk parlor or a fruit vendor. Something like that. Kama ni kuuza maji, ama kama ni kuuza kuku. At least it will make sense. So, hata hii hustler fund yake, if he was serious that he want to help youth, at least 10,000. He's insulting us with 500 shillings. A clear insult. So, for me, what I'm seeing here, because he's removing the procedures of getting this money to go now put in the hustlers fund where there's no one who is properly accounted for that transaction that's happening there, is a clear plan to loot. Then at the end of the day, no one will be responsible for that. This is just meant to bless his close allies in the name of robbing Kenyan taxpayers' money.